everyone, welcome back to the channel. I thought in this video we take a look at some of the recent Toys Alliance, Acid Rain World, and Annex 2179 exclusives. So in this video we're going to take a look at Nyx. I've got the BI Navigator, Donovan, and the Aid Angel. Alright guys, so let's look at these four different exclusives from Toys Alliance, Acid Rain World, and Annex 2179. Now, these were all from later this year. I think a couple of these were from San Diego Comic-Con, I think, and possibly the toy show in Shanghai or Beijing. I'm not quite sure. This isn't all of them. This is just the ones that I was after. I'll admit, you know, I got pretty much everything that I wanted. There was just several others, but they didn't interest me quite as much. I did get multiples over of these guys, except for the Donovan here. I did only get one. So 2 Aid Angels, 2 BI Navigators, and 2 Nyx, and 1 Donovan. So let's quickly take a look at the packaging. Always awesome packaging with Toys Alliance. If I'm looking, you know, if I'm just kind of judging the four of these, I've got to admit that this one probably is my favorite. I also like this one here, but you can see, I think Annex 2179, they don't come with the crates. These are just sealed up boxes, where the Acid Rain World figures do come with crates. Of course, on the back, like always though, they do show you everything that comes in the packaging. Looks like the Donovan has the most stuff. Looks like she's got a couple rifles, set of hands. Looks like he's got a couple rifle, pistol, grenade, maybe a knife, a couple other items, silencers. I think they were silencers or suppressors. The Aid Angel looks like a backpack, maybe a rifle, a couple guns. You can see here, with Donovan, we've got some soft goods. So this BI Navigator is going to fit great with my AMM army that I've built up. I do have an army build video where I show you my AMM army. I'll try to leave a link to that here. But these guys are going to fit right in with that. Annex 2179 is probably my favorite line and was my line of the year in 2023. And then of course this Donovan, and I just had to get him. He was really sought after. Had a little bit of FOMO. I didn't want to miss out on this one, and I'm glad I grabbed him. At least one. So that's the packaging, guys. That's kind of the story behind them, how many I've got. Let's get them open and do some comparisons. All right, so we've got the 4 exclusive figures out of packaging, and I've just been posing them up, you know, a little bit here and there. There's 4 of them. This video is going to be a little bit different. I don't think I'm going to go quite in depth with all the articulation and everything that I usually do, but that's because I'm doing 4 different figures. But I'm going to speak, you know, fairly generally and kind of talk about exclusives in general. So let's start off with the BI here. So it's weird. So out of the 4 of these, really only the Donovan, to me, this guy here feels like an exclusive. He's got a few more accessories. He's got the soft goods, a lot more paintwork. He feels like an exclusive. These 3 don't feel, to me, my opinion, much like exclusives. In particular, this guy, he feels, you know, like an army builder. And he is, you know, he's a no-named character. You know, you can't really even see his face. Really cool figure though, you know. I tried to gear him up completely, so this grenade here does come out. I put both of the suppressors on the 2 rifles, and this helmet does come, or this visor, I guess, does come off. And you can situate it over the eyes or on top of the head. It's a really good figure. But it just doesn't feel like an exclusive to me in my mind, I guess. And I could be wrong about this. Go ahead and leave your comment below. Exclusive's supposed to be kind of more rare, more special. Well, this does just feel like an army builder, just a normal character that you could sell at any time. I love the paint scheme on these guys. The yellow and black are sort of a mustardy yellow and black, and you've got all of the articulation. There's the data pad there. I should have mentioned that too. He had that little data pad slides in so he can carry everything. Really good figure. Does it feel like an exclusive? I don't think so. I'm glad I got him though. He's really good, and he's going to complement my army of AMM figures really well. But I'm not sure that he is an actual exclusive in the sense that he's really special. But he's a good figure nonetheless. Paint, sculpt, articulation, what we've known to come and love from Acid Reign, from Toys Alliance. And this guy's no exception. He's really good. Fit in really well with my army. I didn't mention that I've also built a small squad of the Scapegoats, which is one of my favorite figures of this year. And I believe that Nyx here is part of that faction. She doesn't feel like a very special exclusive though. She is on that E11 buck, which the 8 Angel's also on, which is maybe the best female buck at 118. Modified, different paint, added this skirt here. She obviously has a different head and different accessories. I'm not so into, I put this weapon in her hand, but I'm not really into the oversized weapons, especially if it's oversized and like a laser kind of weapon like this. This is a bit oversized here with Donovan, but it is a sniper rifle. It does look very modern. It does look like a real world type weapon. This weapon obviously looks like it's from outer space, some kind of laser blaster. Bit oversized, not really my thing. It's a cool gun though, and this handle here at the bottom, it does articulate and swivel. And obviously the color scheme matches her uniform. But I do like this one. This is pretty cool. Again, the orange, it matches her uniform. It's a lot smaller, drilled barrel. It's like some kind of canister, maybe it's a grenade launcher. She holds it really well. This is probably how I'll fit her out. She can also grab it here at the bottom, so she can double fist this guy. It's a cool weapon. She also came with a set of open hands, a left and a right. And then obviously she has the two holding hands. No trigger finger. But she's pretty good. A lot of detail in the paint and the hair there. You can see she's a red head or an orange head. I guess she's more red, she's more orange. But again, it doesn't feel quite like an exclusive. Her color scheme and everything matches those Scapegoats. That's really one of the reasons I wanted her to kind of supplement some of the Scapegoats. I'll probably give her one of the Scapegoat rifles and then give this to one of the Scapegoat figures, just to kind of give some variation to the army that I've been building out. But cool, again, E11 body, E11 buck, so it's just, you can do anything with it. The skirt does hinder the hips a bit, where the E11 was completely open, so she can easily do the splits. Not so much with Nyx here, but you still get a lot of articulation. It almost feels like this outfit, there's some writing there on her leg, that these are almost like stockings, but I think it maybe it's some kind of an armor. I'm not quite sure, but you can see when she bends, they didn't do the what would you call that? The articulation, the joints there. They didn't do them. They did them in the flesh color rather than matching the pants or trousers. But it's okay. It's not bad. Still looks pretty good. But again, I'm not sure that she feels quite exclusive. Let's put her here. Now I think probably the most wanted figure besides Donovan is this Aid Angel. You can see, got the butt cheeks showing. Same buck as Nyx, as the E11. Same skirt as the Nyx. Same top, but done in a translucent pink. I think they're exactly the same except for the head and obviously the paint and the accessories. But I think I like this figure much better. Again, you can see all the shading in the hair. Looks really good. Much prettier face, I think, than the Nyx. But, and this feels a bit more like an exclusive, more than these two here. She does come with this knife. Same set of open hands that Nyx comes with. Another oversized laser rifle I'm not a fan of. Again, it matches her outfit though. A little bit off on the white there. Looks like there's two different whites going on here. This one around the armband, and the feet is a little different than the like leggings. Again, it feels like a leggings or stocking, but then it's got these little pieces here that make it look like it could be armor. Not a big fan of this weapon, just like I'm not of this one. These also feel like they're different material than Acid Rain and Toys Alliance usually uses for their weapons. I think you can hear that. Feel a little more hollow, like a different type of plastic than the normal weapons that we have on these guys, or even like this knife is made out of. What's really cool, another accessory that she has, is this box here, and it does say her Aid Angel right there on the front. It does open. It's got like a little monitor in there, and these two paddles that come off. I think this is I forgot what it's called in real life, but the idea that you can jumpstart someone, right? You can jumpstart their heart, or EKG, is that what it's called? I can't remember. Or a fibrillator? I can't remember. Someone put it in the comments below. You know what I'm talking about though. But she does have this backpack, which is really cool. It's a really cool accessory. I think this is the first time we've ever got this. I think it's the first time we've got several of these accessories. But then again, you know, there's a lot of reuse, because these are almost kit bashes of their own figures, a lot like Joy Toy does with their army builders, these exclusives. But then, you know, they add a new head, new paint job, and it's exclusive. But she's a really good figure, better than the Nyx, and I could see why people are really after her, because she is a really good looking figure, and she doesn't have to be, you know, a nurse or somewhere in the medical field. She could be, you know, anything you want. Like I said, this is one of probably the best female buck at 118, and she's excellent figure. Now, I'm gonna move on to Donovan here. Donovan definitely feels to me like an exclusive. He's got so much going on here. I did put the suppressor on the rifle here. You can see the nice soft goods here, tattered. Feels like a nylon type material. He also came with one of those kind of little dado pads. It's got a place here, so he's got the same sort of belt that this guy has here, the Beehive. He also came with a red and a blue grenade that can easily clip onto his belt here. And the suppressors, I should mention too, those two suppressors and this one also, there's a slot for him to carry it on his belt. So he can carry all his weapons, just like the BI there. But he just feels a bit more premium. You can remove this soft goods. You can do it here on camera. Oh, well, maybe I can't do it without stopping the film. But let me just talk about it. You can just see there's just so much more paint apps, you know, going on here in his chest. All the different colors there. Some metallics. A lot more sculpting. You know, he does share one of the knee pads of that guy, but then has this one. Again, these are all, you know, these are kit bashes kind of their own Acid Reign figures, but with, you know, added stuff. Again, soft goods here at the lower body here. Just a really good figure. Again, great, all of them, great articulation. But this guy seems to have a few more accessories, a few more paint apps, soft goods. Definitely this one feels like an exclusive. He does. I wish I would have got one more now. I wish I would have got one more. Got two of everybody else, but only one of these guys, and maybe I'll be able to get another one later. But the sculpting, you know, the paint on this guy, just a lot more to him. And he's a named character, you know, he's a singular person. These can all be army built. These can all be bought multiple times over. And this guy, you know, I do only have one. It's the double up club in me that always wants two of everything just in case, you know, just in case I lose it, just in case something breaks, just in case. But I really don't need another one of these because he is Donovan. He's got a name. He is a, you know, he's got his own backstory. Looks like this bag is a separate piece. Probably comes right off of the backpack here. Really good figure. Looks like there's like a nice green, olive kind of drab green on the pants. Good figure, really good figure. This one definitely feels like an exclusive, something special, something different. So if I was going to judge these, you know, all the four of them, just going to compare them, I'd say, you know, he probably is the best one, and then her, and then like this. I'm not quite impressed with the Nyx as much. She's good. I probably could have passed on her, but I am building out that little scapegoat army of green guys. She fits right into that. I probably could have done with one of her and one more of the BI here. This is a great figure. I know why people want her. She's got multiple uses. Great looking figure. Probably the best of the box art as well. But Donovan here, I think, is a premium figure that feels like a premium figure. It's exclusive, feels like an exclusive. All around, they're all good. But I think in this order, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is how I would rank them. So that is the video, guys. 4 different Toys Alliance Acid Reign Annex 2179 figures. Let me know what you think. How do you rank them? Did you guys pick any of these up? I know there's a couple other exclusives out there I didn't get. Maybe I will eventually. These were the ones that I was after the most. I was very lucky to pick them up. So let me know in the comments below what you think about these figures. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.